Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV, which is based on Vino. We talk about firearm violence, domestic violence. We feed the unfortunate, and we also talk about being molested. Vino Entertainment TV. We're always out in the community having fun, interacting, cutting up, just doing what we normally do. Y'all know how we do on Vino Entertainment TV. How we cut up sometime here and there, but we never do not. We don't never get out of hand. Right. So what's really been going on, everybody? What's going on in life? What's going on within the world? It's a lot been going on. What y'all think about the debate, the president debate, the president debate? What y'all think about that? You know, I think that myself, I think it might be it's pretty good, but Biden he is not up to standard right now. I'm very disappointed right now that Biden is not up to standard. That he's not really just um, doing his thing. I thought he would do better than what he's doing right now. But I'm kind of disappointed a little bit because I expected a little bit more out of him, than what he's doing right now in at the being a president. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very disappointed on that part. Man, I tell you, you just don't know. But anyway, let's wait till a few people get in here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see here.
Same girl.
Something about that line. Yeah. Shit is sweet. It's the sweetest name. Oh, Lord. I can feel the Holy Ghost moving, yeah. And it won't, and it won't leave me alone. No. Ah, yeah. Oh, Lord.
Ooh, child. Let me tell you this. We ain't gonna be here long. I promise we ain't gonna be here long. I come back on Sunday. We will not be here long. But anyway, so like I said, what y'all think about that debate? That debate, I don't know. It's not it ain't looking too good for Biden. I mean, he moving slow. You know what I mean? His answers are slow answers. I mean, Biden better get together if he plans on winning being the president for being president for next year, because right now he don't look good at all. It don't look good at all for Biden. When I say that at all. Mm-mm. What's going on, friend? We ain't gonna be here long, girl. What's going on? Ooh, Lord.
Yep. Hey, friend, tired. Ain't been too long. Walk through the door.
I'm gonna ask, did you work today? Ain't you
Yeah.
when you hot? Girl, dang.
That wasn't that bad.
What? Girl.
It was
It
hot,
said
but
it said
it wasn't that
110, but 99 degrees outside. I told my son I'm gonna go pass some water out, but I said, well, I read that temperature outside. I ain't passing no water out. They better look out for themselves.
bad. Yeah, it was real humid. I'm sweating like a polecat, but it was all right.
Yeah, girl. I guess I don't know. Maybe we can handle it better than them young folks can handle it. I don't know, but I just was gonna go out there today. 'Cause I'm like, dang, it's that hot. And then I tried to give me a little air, but I'm scared to turn my air gonna be so high when next month comes. I'm gonna be right here crying, screeching. Pap, TT said, "Hey, Pap."
Hey, Titi. It,
we always
it
run,
wasn't. It was.
we always run crazy. Shit.
It was. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was when the humidity that make it worse because it really didn't feel that hot, and it like they said it was the humidity that made it feel like it was 108, but it wasn't. All it do is make me sweat. I just can't stop sweating. That be my thing. I have to work a
Yeah.
little bit, stop, wipe my face, wipe the sweat out of my face, work a little bit, wipe the sweat out of my face. But it was all right. On Fridays,
So
I have most of my jobs on Friday, so I ain't had no choice but to go today.
so they look. I seen a video of you on your lawn, good.
You saw what?
A video. A video
Oh,
of you on your lawnmower.
oh yeah, my granddaughter made that for me while I was working.
I said, look at Pap on her lawn. Go on, Pap riding that lawnmower, little red butt riding that lawnmower.
Yeah, my granddaughter did that when she was up here. She went to work with us. I told her make me a
Oh,
video because
okay.
I wanted people to see me actually doing the work.
Yeah, but yeah, and she videoed you doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That's a look at Pap with her designer hat on her head working.
I went and had one.
You wore that hat, girl. You riding that Pap riding out that lawnmower.
That's my toy. I like that little more. That's my toy.
Oh, that's your
That,
toy, girl.
that's my 4 wheeler.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shoot, ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I said, look at Pep on her lawnmower. Somebody recording it for. I heard a little young lady, but I said it must be one of your grandbaby recording you
you,
doing
you,
cutting your grass.
you know the one that got the hookup for us, the chubby one.
Oh yeah, oh her. Okay, yeah.
It was
Oh, she was one recording your video. Oh, okay, yeah,
her.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that one. Okay, okay, girl. But let's get started so we can get up out of here. I ain't gonna be about 30, 45 minutes. I ain't gonna be here a long day. It's hot outside. I won't get outside and play like everybody else get outside and play.
That's all
But
right,
it's hot.
friend. We're gonna take us a trip because I'm tired. I need to get the fuck away.
You need to get away, baby.
I need a vacation. We going to see TT.
Okay. That's what we need to be going, huh? CTT.
Mm-hmm.
So what you know about
Mm-hmm.
King Von? What you know about King Von? You know much about King Von? I know very little. I don't know much, but
I
I
don't
know
know
they
much
they
about
how
them little young rappers. I don't know too much about them because they music it don't be making no sense to me. And I don't. All I know is when I overhear my grandkids talking.
oh that's all you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know too much about that.
Yeah, me either. I know a little bit, but I don't know. I'm like you. I don't know too, but I know. What I've been looking at it and everything. TT said, what she say? It's hot as fish grease. I'm standing under the air. Y'all come on. I'm ready for y'all to come visit. Okay, you ready, TT? Girl, look here. Yeah,
We gonna
we need
get
to
up.
take us a trip somewhere. It's good. It's good to take a trip. It's always good to get away. Hey, Sarah, baby, it's always good to get away. You hear me, sister?
Yep, I'm saving up my money so we can get away. I'm tired. I gotta go. I need a vacation before I be done hit somebody in the head.
Don't do it. Don't do
I,
it.
I don't
Sarah said,
condone violence.
hey, Pat.
I don't. I don't condone violence, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I feel like just hitting the motherfucker right between the eyes.
Don't do it. Sarah said, "Hey, Pap, don't do it. TT,
Hey,
don't do it. Don't
Sarah.
do it." I know how it is. I know how it is. Good. I know how it is. Trust me. Believe you me. I know. I
Hey,
sure
Sarah.
do. Let's go ahead and get started. But yeah, they said I was I was paying attention to a lot of stuff about this young brother, but look, he done had some hard time in his life. Let's see here. Um, this first. Okay, where y'all? Let's do from here. Okay, delivery. Now y'all know we all like to eat outside. You know, we like to eat. We like to call people to come over and bring us, bring us food and stuff. And I guess it ain't always best y'all to have food delivered to you at nighttime. Let's check it out.
Tonight, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is warning everyone not to fall for fake food deliveries.
A woman pretending to be a DoorDash driver.
Traps you should never fall for in the hood. If you ever see a delivery driver knocking on your door in the middle of the night and you are not expecting them, you are in serious danger. Fake delivery drivers have been reported all over the country. These criminals will use this tactic as a decoy to invade your property.
A woman pretending to be a DoorDash driver delivering a meal, all as police say 4 people tried to break in the backyard.
Y'all better be careful when y'all order DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that. It's getting late at night, might be a setup. You know you ain't, and you know you ain't order no food. Don't just go to that dang on door and open your door like you just you order some food. That's why it's called a peephole. You better watch them dang on peepholes.
Well, I got a theory on that too. The rise in crime, because everything else done went up. And people barely making it.
Yeah.
So when you have people barely making it, crime gonna go up. And it's all by design. So cause the people that own the private prison, they start suing the states because they weren't filling them up. So how do
Yeah.
we fill them up? We make everything go high. We don't don't hardly want to give them no jobs and get the money to everybody else. So crime will go up so we can fill the prisons up.
Right. Right. You right. You right about that. But man, but y'all be careful. But open y'all doors up. I don't open my doors up a certain time of night. And I look out my peephole, and I can't see out my peephole. I'm not opening my door up at all. You gonna got the knocking. You got the nigga knocking before I open my door up.
I got a it ain't no Ring camera, it's a Google thing. My daughter already had a Ring camera and she got a Google camera doorbell for free. My husband hooked the camera up, he didn't hook the doorbell up, so they don't have to knock on the door, because the time they walk up, get so far in my driveway, my thing gonna go off and let me know somebody at my door.
Yeah.
You can walk
Yeah.
out my door and it let me know somebody went out the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all been pinching y'all. That's why it's called peephole. Y'all look at them dang on peepholes, see what's going on outside that door. Don't go to just think you can open no door like you just gonna open the door like you bad. That ain't good, y'all. That purpose said that
And
ain't
then,
good.
and then before I got the Ring bell, my kitchen got a bay window in it, and you could walk to one of the windows on the side and see everything going on. That's how my husband caught them dudes in the car in the truck that night. Cause he walked to the window and look out, you can see everything, and it was a habit for me. So when somebody knock on my door, I go to the kitchen first, see who it is, then go open the door.
Yeah. And somebody in y'all backyard.
Somebody was in the front yard. Remember I told you
They was in y'all backyard.
they was sitting in my car and sitting in the truck. Huh?
Ain't that something? I said, ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. He walked to the window and he saw it. He said he heard the car, and
Mm.
that's what made him look out the window because the car turned around right. It's a street right directly in front of the street I'm on. Then you could turn. It's a street right in front of me. And he said he heard the car turn around, and it was loud, and that's what made him look out the window. And the lights flashed up in the window, and that's what made him look out at
What?
5 o'clock in the
Midnight
morning.
my watch?
And
Yeah.
he said
Yeah.
when he looked out the window, he seen somebody sitting in my car and in the truck.
In your car?
Yeah, he got out there. He ran
What?
out the door and ran them out, and said they had hit 3 or 4
What?
houses on the street. Yep,
Oh no.
they're about a month
Isn't that
ago.
something? Oh, I don't remember you telling me that. Did you tell me that?
Yep. Yeah, I thought
I
I
don't
did.
remember.
They
You
hit the
probably
people
did,
across the
girl.
street, and they got the people
I
across the
just
street, and two or three more down the street.
shut up, girl. Go on. Y'all be careful. I'm telling y'all, be careful, be careful, be careful. Y'all be careful. I'm
Tell,
telling y'all, 'cause you just don't know.
tell TT I know that's right, cause I sleep. I got a stick that I sleep with on the side of my bed.
You do? Do you, girl?
Yeah, it got they call it a hiking stick, cause it got like a nail in the bottom of it, and it's
Uh,
right on the side of my bed.
uh. I'll say, let's get into this right quick. Um, let's check out the this other doorbell camera. Now I couldn't figure out what this right here was, but when I figured it out, it tripped me out. Uh, alcoholics, man.
What you want?
Police help.
You ain't no police. Get off my porch. Get off my porch before I call the police.
Police car.
Get off my porch.
Call the police.
Jeffy! Get up, get up. Somebody just crashed through the window. Somebody just bust through your front window. Here in the house.
Now what kind of mess is that, y'all?
What the
he
hell
done
wrong with him?
he done made his way through the damn house. You hear me? Girl, I don't know. I guess he might be on drugs or at the wrong house. He maybe he's at the wrong house or on some kind of drugs or something. Pat, what you think?
He looked like he was on something.
Yeah, came through her house, her window like that. I'm like, what you say? Isn't that terrible?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Hey, not
just
on
don't
my
know about.
watch.
You just don't know. You don't know about folks, girl. You don't know about people. So yeah. So I ain't got no doorbell camera, but I know I got a camera above my door, a camera across my way from me, a camera down the sidewalk, a camera at the gate, a camera on the front part of the building. So yeah, we got cameras all up over here. We everywhere located cameras over on this side of town. But I ain't buying no doorbell camera. Like my apartment complex supposed to have that taken care of. Yeah, no, my watch. Oh wow. Teacher said, in these days and age, security camera most definitely necessary.
Mm-hmm. I got the doorbell camera, and I got one of them other little cameras that they cheap too. You can find them anywhere. They look like a light bulb, and you just screw them up in the light bulb. I got one of
Oh,
them
okay, yeah.
right at the corner of my garage. You know, I got two lights on the side of my garage, and one of them he took the light down and screwed that up there. So, and that one, when you turn it on, you can see halfway down the street. You can see them coming. We turn
Man,
that
that's
one on
crazy.
when we ain't at home. Even though the doorbell
Yeah,
camera do it, but like if we leave and we know everybody gonna be gone, we turn that one on so we can see all the whole front yard and halfway down the street.
yeah, yeah. Now we always said that the Chris Jenner and them, they was always dirty and something was always wrong with the Kardashians, right? So we always said that they wasn't right, but This right here tells my theory. That's right.
So I'm just gonna get straight to it because I know everyone, like the Kardashians, everyone's leaking tapes. Government's letting people know some things that are on tapes, but Kris Jenner has been on audio tapes. But this what they got Kim for? Hold on, y'all watch this.
Are closing in on Kim Kardashian. The FBI investigation, initially a tremor threatening her carefully constructed image, has morphed into a full-blown earthquake threatening to engulf her entire empire. Leaked information paints a picture of a woman who allegedly used a seductive facade to mask a ruthless ambition, wielding stolen documents and secrets like weapons. Kim Kardashian has found herself at the center of a sensational scandal, with federal authorities uncovering a shocking plot allegedly orchestrated by the reality TV star. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, has disclosed disturbing details, accusing Kardashian of a scheme involving drugging high-profile men in order to...
Yes, you heard that right. Kim Kardashian is caught in a plot of drugging high professional men, okay, for documents and other blackmail. But it keeps going.
Kardashian of a scheme involving drugging high-profile men in order to pilfer crucial documents for personal enrichment and blackmail purposes. The saga unfolded when federal agents executed...
I believe it. What you believe? I believe it. I'm sorry.
I
I believe
believe
it. I believe it.
I believe it
I
too. Look
believe
at
it.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
believe it
believe
too.
that.
Kanye was trying to tell it.
Yeah, he was trying to tip they, but they would keep on trying to keep him quiet. They was keeping him quiet though. He was trying. He was
Yep.
trying. But they would keep him quiet. Hey Rose, what's going on, love? They kept him quiet. They kept him quiet. So
I I
yeah,
wasn't never I wasn't never no Kardashian fan because it was
what's
just
on?
some about them Kardashians just wasn't right. It didn't sit right with me.
Yeah, yeah. But I believe that about her. Hey Tori, baby, I believe that about her. Tori said, hey Pam, I believe that about her
Hey, Toya.
100%. Like I said, right now her mother is running. They said her mother knew about the underage things that going on in Puffy house. They said the mama knew knew about the underground tunnels and everything. They said she in it. They said she right there in on everything, and I believe that she is on everything. And I've been hearing that I don't know how true it is, but I've been hearing it's been surfing around that Beyonce has left Jay-Z. Have you heard that?
Mm-mm.
They saying
She
that
ain't going
Beyonce
nowhere.
has left. They said Beyonce done left Jay-Z, baby. Yeah, but it's about that time for him to leave. It's about that time for her to leave. It's time for her to go about her business, I believe.
I don't think
Hey,
she
Vicky,
going
baby,
nowhere.
you think
I don't
so?
think I don't think I don't think she
I,
gone nowhere. Cause he kept her
uh,
drugged up too much.
you believe
He
that too
kept her drugged up.
by Kris Jenner? Yeah, I believe about Kardashian too. I think she is, guys. I'm tell you something. Now I also heard that when she was young that she liked the girls. I didn't know that. When I was looking at that, I said she was going with girls before she even got started real good in the industry. They said that she was dating girls.
Jaguar Wright told that.
Oh, she
She
did.
said, yep,
Dang.
she said that whoever the lady is Jaguar Wright's friend. She in California. And said her daddy started that singing group because he was trying to stop her from fucking everybody, including the girls in the group. That's exactly what she said.
Now, shut up. What? Yeah, that's what they saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, TT, the underground tunnel. Yeah, they got a lot of underground tunnels. Puppy had a whole bunch of underground tunnels about his house. They said the house next door to his house was his house. Didn't nobody know
And,
that. And when they did their raid, they didn't raid that. They just raided that one house that they was in. That
and
was
they
it.
said
And that
they
boy,
raided his
the boy still he's huh?
they raided his house in California and the one in Los Angeles, the one in Miami at the same time.
Miami.
And he knew about it.
Yeah.
That's why he was at the airport in the
Yes.
parking lot.
They trying to say that R. Kelly is they trying to say R. Kelly is the one that told him that the police, the FBI was on to him. They said R. Kelly gave him the warning.
R. Kelly gave him the warning when he went to jail.
Yes.
He said, I ain't, he and R. Kelly already said it. He said it. If
Well,
you
if
listen, because
R.
I'm
Kelly already told him already, if R. Kelly already warned him already, why he didn't take the damn warning sign?
because he think he can't be touched. That's the whole problem. They got his head so pumped up and he's so full of himself, he think he can't be touched. And plus, he been snitching to the FBI too.
Tiki said, Pat, my mom just howling in my ear laughing at you. But yeah, and I'm like, are you serious? But yeah, Jay-Z
Kelly tried to
everybody.
tell him. Kelly tried to tell everybody when Gayle King did that interview with him and he flat out said, y'all trying to set me up. He was set, and
Yeah.
then he said, when he went to jail, he said, I ain't the only one. It's others out there, and you will be next.
See there? And I don't know why he didn't tell you what R. Kelly said was so serious. Why he didn't do that?
Cause he think he can't be touched. I'm telling you, he think he can't be touched.
Baby. But guess what? Somebody, you know that they had to go ahead and get that stuff out of there because he got too much evidence on the men's and stuff, and they had to get rid of all that evidence before they got rid of him. I do believe they had to get rid of all that evidence. I had to get all that evidence out of his house. And he had cameras everywhere. Everywhere you went, he had cameras everywhere. So them people probably didn't know he had all them cameras till later on down the line. But by that time, look what all he done recorded by then. Right?
And my thing is, I think he was tipped off. That's the reason why he wasn't at damn one of the houses. And he didn't tip his kids off to tell them to get the hell out the house. And I think it was all a set. It's all for show because if y'all went in there and raided him and y'all took stuff up out of their evidence, why y'all ain't locked him up yet? Why y'all ain't indicted him? Why y'all ain't did none of that? But when it came to R. Kelly, the Pied Piper, y'all heard them locked him up, and y'all had been knowing for years he was doing it.
Yeah, they've been knowing, but they didn't want him at that time. They just now wanting him. They didn't want him at that time, but they want him so bad now. They got him, but now they got. See, so R. Kelly done died down a little bit. His little controversy done died out a little bit. So now they had to go out to somebody else and Puff that he ain't been charged yet, but he going to jail though.
You see, the difference between R. Kelly and Puff Daddy is they brought R. Kelly down because of Bill Cosby slipping through the cracks. What they did to Bill Cosby was wrong anyway. It was wrong. It was wrong. They told him they weren't gonna use what he said in the affidavit and then turned around and used it on him. It was wrong. That's the reason why they had to let him go when he finally got that little smart black chick to do it as his lawyer. She wasn't scared of them folks.
Yeah.
She went in there with the business. So since they couldn't get him, and R. Kelly done made too many black babies, meaning his song, if you had a baby in the 90s, you had a baby off of one of R. Kelly's songs. It was too many of them babies floating around here, and he was still putting that music out, people were still buying it. Oh, wait a minute, hold up, we gotta go get this nigga.
Yeah, he was doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, while Oprah and Gayle trying to bamboozle R. Kelly, they was doing the same thing up on the cover. We just didn't know about it. But see, everything happened in seasons. Everything happened for each season. There's always something to come out. You see what I'm saying? It might not come out this time, but it's gonna come out the next time. So when you're in that kind of industry, you don't never know what's gonna come out.
When Oprah Winfrey opened that school in Africa for them girls, I looked side-eyed her then. Because the first thing that crossed my mind is why you got to go way to Africa and open a school up for girls when there's so many underprivileged girls, black girls around here need all the help they can get. And you ain't trying to help the American people. You want to go to Africa? Something ain't right about that. Then it started coming out. She over there trafficking girls. Girls getting pregnant up in there by the security and the teachers and all this kind of stuff. And she hollering about ain't nothing going on. Them girls ain't finna tell no lie.
Yeah,
They
but
was happy
but
to
see, she
get,
had
they was
covered it up
happy to
because
go to that school.
if she didn't cover it up, it was gonna make her look bad. So she had to cover it up. She had no
Yeah.
choice. Titi said R. Kelly caused too many black babies to be born. All that hunching to his music. Yeah, R. Kelly was the
Yeah.
one. R. Kelly,
Yeah.
but
If
I think
anybody,
R. Kelly he did Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat wasn't doing like R. Kelly. R. Kelly came in and just
no.
stole it all.
Yeah. Anybody, I'll say it. Anybody that had a baby in the 90s, 9 times out of 10, they were listening to R. Kelly. I know. Keep it on the down low. Show got me one.
I didn't get no R. Kelly, baby.
I ain't gonna lie.
My
Everybody,
kids, I didn't get an R. Kelly,
everybody.
baby.
My baby was born in 94, and when I met her daddy, Keep It on the Down Low was the #1 song in America, and everybody was jamming it.
Yeah, they was, but my favorite song was Summer. I love me some Summer Bunny and some Sadie. Them my two jams right there. They right there. They set the whole day out right there. Give me start my day with some Summer Bunny. Shoot. Girl, I really
Yep.
have to try for Summer Bunny. What you talking about, baby? Throw my shades on, get in my car, girl, and roll on out, baby. Here I come, Finley Park. I'm coming to Finley Park rolling. It's
I
summertime.
tell my
Yeah,
grandson, I tell my grandson, you been listening to R. Kelly all your life, cause I done have 2 CDs in my car, R. Kelly and the Isley Brothers, and you came home from the hospital listening to It's the Remix to Ignition, Hot and Fresh Out the Kitchen. The whole CD, that's all I listen to. Chocolate Factory.
let's go, Pastor. She know the song. Girl, you crazy. You know the song. Let's check out King Von, y'all. Do y'all think King Von was the devil? He did so many devilish things. He did a lot of stuff. He did quite a bit of stuff, y'all. Let's check it
King
out.
Von was known to be one of the most dangerous rappers in the industry. In the months leading up to his passing, King Von was taking over the music industry with his hit songs Crazy Story, as well as his debut album Welcome to O Block. Following in the footsteps of his best friend Lil Durk, he would unfortunately lose his life. As on November 5th, 2020, King Von and his crew prepared to head to Club Opium in Atlanta for his album release party. This night was supposed to be a massive celebration of the life and success ahead for King Von, but no one knew that it would be short-lived, as King Von had many enemies in the area. Growing up in a place as dangerous as O Block, he already knew the risks of being caught lacking in public. So when Von was rolling to the club, he was with a crew of around 20 to 25 members spread across 8 vehicles that went all to the party with him. Even King Von's manager, 100K Track, spoke on the extreme measures that Von would take when it regards security.
I travel with one security that moves with Von, and he traveled with 2 more security. You know what I'm saying? Von traveled in a proof truck, and not only that, his guys are security, man. He travels with 10 to 15 guys daily. They protect and love Von more than any security would. We're like, I think we're about 8-10 cars deep, 20-25 on entourage.
However, later on in the night, something would completely change. King Von would act out and put his life in jeopardy. In the meantime, Von's party was going great. Everyone was having a good time, celebrating the success of King Von's newest album. Once the party ended around 2:30 a.m., Von and his entourage began exiting the club with the plan of everyone returning to their Airbnb for the night. However, King Von had other plans.
Everybody mind leaving the club is that we're going to the hotel and the Airbnb, because that's normal routine. The club he went to, the after hours, wasn't getting paid for. I didn't have no acknowledgement of. His team didn't have no acknowledgement of. That was a complete Von decision.
With the whole crew heading to the Airbnb, King Von would tell his driver to go to another club known as the Monaco Lounge, which would be the first decision of many that led to the end of King Von on this night.
So everybody else that was with us driving to the Airbnb, and Von literally went to the venue by himself. We got a call later from people in the car, like, hey bro, we here by, matter of fact, I think from his DJ was like, hey bro, we here by ourselves, like, where you guys at? And everybody rerouted to that venue.
For some reason, the people in Vaughn's truck only let the rest of the team know the plans that changed once they arrived at Monaco. When the rest of the team found out that King Von was at another club, their cars made an immediate U-turn towards the new club. Once Vaughn's manager got to Monaco, he knew something was very off about King Von. He wasn't acting like his upbeat usual self. Instead, he was sitting very quiet in the corner of his vehicle and on his cell phone. Vaughn's crew was ready to enter the club at this point. However, King Von sat in the truck for roughly 30 minutes.
For some reason, Von wasn't himself. This man is like, I promise you, the best artist I ever moved in my life. For some reason that night, it was off. Like, he stayed in the car for like 35 minutes.
King Von's manager then hopped into the truck to check on King Von. King Von finally agreed to go into the lounge, but due to Monaco's club rules, Von's crew had to leave their firearms all inside of their vehicles. As first, they would then let the security in to check the club, making sure that it was safe for a famous celebrity of King Von to be in there.
I went to the car he was in. I was like, yo, Von. Went inside the passenger seat. I'm like, yo, Von, bro, what's going on? Like, everybody here waiting, let's go. He was like, all right, let's go. We're telling security, hey, it's time to go in now. Von's ready. You know what I'm saying? We've been here too long. Let's go inside the club. They check the venue, go inside, check the outside, make sure there's no...
But the real danger was actually outside in the parking lot, because Quando Rondo was in a car.
I wish he would have went home. He should have went on and went to his house. When he left that first place, that man should have went on and went home.
Yep. He should have
left to the house. He should have went home. Sometimes, and then, you know, I think he felt some kind of way, Pat, because he didn't get out right then. He didn't get the car right then. I think he felt some kind of way. What you think?
Yeah, I think he did too. Good Lord trying to tell him something.
Yeah, you know how it's how he sat around. He sat around. He sat around like he, you know, he. I guess it might be his mind telling him, yeah, go ahead. But then you know how you had that yeah part you did. Some tell you, no, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, maybe that's a part was he had his body was telling him don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go. But I guess he didn't want to feel like I got to. You see what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. They need you right.
Nice looking young man.
Yeah, and I did see a video about that when the one Fulio, with the one just got killed on his 26th birthday.
Who?
Fulio, I think they said that was his name.
Oh, Fulio, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right now, my boy. You sure right. Yeah, that Fulio, your man, yeah, girl. But they said he sung about it so much. He put himself in that position because the words that he was saying, the words that he would use, he was rapping.
And they said he had a lot of bodies too. A lot of the video I seen said the ones who got him was his homies, and his homies was the one who robbed his house, robbed him and everything. Said it was his homies, and they said he had a lot of bodies on him too, and it wasn't a thing for him to go kill somebody and come back. And not on my watch you right. Snoop Dogg told y'all, and ain't nothing but a gangster part. You live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Yeah. I guess a lot of people need to go back and listen to what's been said back then, because that was that back in the day, that was the word you live by, you get unalive by. You right. Now my boy said they said King Von had 9 bodies. He had 9 bodies. Dang, he almost had him a 12-pack. Yeah. But then, you know, when you have kids that do that kind of stuff to other people, how are you supposed to feel when your kid come alive from, you know, behind it, and he been doing it to everybody else? Did it just his time to come around for his time to get unalive? You know how, you know what I'm saying? That kind of makes sense a little bit. How would you feel, you know, that he done did other people like that, but then when his time come around, you know, you can't really understand it. But I'm kind of like you just like now my wife said, person example, you know, that rule. You live by it, you die. You don't get alive.
Yeah. I mean,
Hmm. Let's check it
Middle of
out.
the street. No firearms were being used as King Von is legally not allowed to be holding one due to a serious court case involving Lil Durk and King Von. And that's when Quando Rondo's friend Lil Tim hops out of the white SUV, pulls out a firearm, and starts using it to defend Quando Rondo in the brawl with King Von. Now, with the sound of the firearm being used in that area, there was actually undercover cops parked down the street. They started creeping up onto the location, and then they started just lighting up the area. It was described as a literal war zone going on in the streets of Atlanta. Firearms were being used from all over the place. People are running, ducking behind cars for cover, and while this was all going down, King Von and Quando Rondo were still out in the middle of the street. King Von's friend Muwap then actually runs over to King Von while this was all going down, knocks Quando Rondo out of the way, grabs King Von, and helps him get into the getaway vehicle that was awaiting him around 15 feet away from the initial brawl spot. Sadly, in the getaway vehicle, they did not get to the hospital fast enough. Sadly, King Von then passed in the process, and while arriving to the hospital, they then realized that they even went to the same hospital. Because in the process of the war zone going on in the middle of the street, Lil Tim was actually hit in the leg from one of King Von's boys when he was defending King Von. So they ended up also driving to the same hospital for Lil Tim, and King Von was also going to that hospital as he needed medical attention himself. Now, allegedly arriving, they actually got there at the same time. Another brawl could have ended up happening right there at the hospital as well. There was already law enforcement actually awaiting their arrival during the incident where they were all getting medical attention. At the same time where Lil Tim was getting medical attention, he was also put into handcuffs and charged for King Von's passing. After news broke out that King Von sadly passed, a lot of people started doing investigation on this court case, and well, a lot of people found some pretty interesting things, which even involved NBA Youngboy. Now, NBA Youngboy and King Von, they have never really been good at all. If anything, they've actually been beefing since the day they even knew about each other. Each of them were making...
Not NBA Youngboy. What you gonna say, Pep? I didn't. What you gonna say before I went to that video?
I don't know, but I got this to say about the video. He said it was undercover police down the street, and all hell broke
Right.
loose. How they know one of the police didn't shoot him?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
I caught that. If
Well,
the police was down the street, he didn't say he got shot when the dude shot, and he didn't say he got shot till after he said all hell broke loose. So if everybody out there shoot, who the hell shot him? Make you think.
I wish he would just. I really just wish that young man would went on to the house. Now my wife said, yes, they call him a serial killer. Dang, he should just went on home. And then how can mothers be mad when your son is a serial killer, like my wife said, and then it's his time. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of that. I watched this video today. Yesterday, the lady talking about all these young rappers and stuff, and people want to talk about the parents. Yeah, it's the parents who raise them, and then when they get that little money, money make you do strange things. Your head get blown up, and you ain't paying attention to what your son doing. All you worried about is the money he bringing to you and the stuff he buying you, which ain't right. Because what kind of morals did you put in him to begin with? Otherwise, he wouldn't have been out there shooting and killing people.
And then it saddens me that we got talented young men, and that man, I gotta say this, that young man teeth was some badass teeth. You understand me? He had a pretty ass teeth. Oh, that young man had his mouth together. Yes. Oh, yes. I like that. He had his mouth together, but I wish that our young generation would stop and think. You know, it ain't worth the unaliving people. You know what I'm saying? Because you done did all this work and done did so much struggle to get where you are to be in the music industry, and then you end up get unalive because of some nonsense that something could have been squashed, or just didn't just don't pay each other no attention. You go your way, I go my way. That was crazy. Now my watch said they said his father was the same way. He was also unalive as well. Dang, ain't that something? But sometimes it can just be the genes though. Them genes just be them bad. I have seen some people with some bad genes. You understand me? I sure have.
Mhm.
The whole family got bad genes. The whole family done went to jail. They all got bad genes. They all went to jail or got unalive or they bleed fight. I mean, had a bad reputation as a family, as a fighting family. But I've seen that happen before. Have you, pal?
I was about to say my ex-husband crazy, and I know that's where my son get it from. The stuff my son do, I know where he get it from because I saw
Yes,
like talking crazy to them. He do not care about the police. He let them know he talk crazy to them police. I always have. My ex husband did the same thing. Dad did the same thing. Police didn't put no fear in him. He talk crazy to them police. He flat out tell them, "I'm a man just like you, a man. You just got on a badge and a gun on your hip. Take it off." I heard my ex husband tell one of them that.
dang.
And my
Yeah,
son
you
do the
can't.
same
Yeah,
thing. He talk trash shit to them police.
yeah,
I be telling, shut your
yeah.
mouth, shut your mouth, be quiet. Fuck them damn police.
Yeah.
But I ain't care. I don't care about the police. I'm a man just like you, man. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? Shoot me dead? They cry. I be like, just hush your mouth, just hush your mouth. Oh boy. They put
Yeah.
my ass in the police car one time. He banging his head up against the window trying to break the window out. Years later,
What?
my son doing the same damn thing. He was a little boy standing there watching it. Couldn't have been no more than 1 or 2, maybe 3 years old. Years later, I'm looking at you doing the same thing your crazy ass daddy did, beating your head trying to bust the window out in the back seat.
And no, you ain't
And
gonna go
talking
nowhere.
crazy all at the same time.
But yeah, so
So
that's why I believe.
yeah,
So that's why I
yeah, you
believe you
right.
can have. It can be the bloodline. It can be the bloodline.
Yep. And somebody got to check. Somebody got to somebody have to break the cycle. Somebody in the family got to have a little sense to break the cycle.
Just like Miss Alice now and Tommy and Kendall Wayne. You remember Kendall Wayne?
Yeah.
Times, he was in prison. I think he was so prisoner ties. It ain't a word, but it's a word. They were he just when he got out of jail, he'll do something within less than a week. He went right back to jail. I'm like, what is wrong with this fool? He can't stay out of jail. He get out
Yep.
1 week. That week he locked back up. And it never happened. And then he be gone for about 15 years. Then he come back home for about a week. A week later, he locked back up. I'm like, dang. But then they didn't have no good I guess structure household. I guess when it got down to Tommy and Billy Ray and Jody Rat, I guess that's where it stopped it. But yeah, they brother stayed in jail. That dude, he never got out. He got out every week. That man went back to doggone jail.
That's how my cousin was. My cousin started going to jail when he was 14 years old. He did. He
Mm,
finally did 12 years. He did 12 years, got out, stayed by 8, 9, went right back, did 3, 4 more. Now his sister called
mm.
me the other day boo-hooing because after he got off the leg monitor this time, she stayed in the country.
Oh,
She stayed in the country about 10 miles from Tyler. And he wasn't accustomed to that. He had to be up in Tyler. She boo-hooing because he wanted to go back to Tyler. I just don't know. I said, why in the hell is you crying over a grown-ass man? I
yeah,
understand that's your brother. You don't want nothing to happen to him. But my cousin,
mm,
I would be 56 years old. Why are you sitting there? He gonna do what the hell he want to do. It don't matter what you say. Because he gonna do what he
yeah,
want to do. And you sitting there,
yeah.
I mean, slanging snot 100 miles an hour. why is you doing this? He's still. I mean, I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. I was just saying he gonna do what the hell he want to do. And I told him part of the problem is y'all held his hand too long.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
couldn't do no
yeah.
wrong. Everyone ain't this, everyone ain't that. My little brother, my little brother. And I understand all that. I understand you that your little brother, only little brother you got. You ain't got nothing else but sister. I understand all that. But still, you got to let him go and let him be a man and be the man that he want to be. The man. It might not be the man that you want him to be, but it's the man that he want to be. And you got to let him go.
Right. You gotta let them go. Yeah, you gotta let them go. And you know what? That and I can say that for a lot of mothers who have, I wouldn't say spoil their kid, but they're so close to their kid, they don't want to just let them go. Sometimes you gotta let them go, get their feet wet. You see what I'm saying? And they gotta get them test their water sometimes. And the only way they can become a man, within this body is they got to get out there and see what's going on. You can't hold people back no more. People just got
No,
to
you
get
got.
out there and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's like me and my daughter. We was talking yesterday, and she said, "Mama, your problem is you still look at us as babies. You don't want to see you can't see us grown. I understand y'all grown, but you'll forever be my babies. You'll forever be my babies.
That's
I
right.
know y'all grown,
That's
got
right.
kids,
Yeah.
and my oldest son a grandpa. I understand that. I got a great grandchild, but y'all will always be my babies.
Right. 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 And I don't care how your baby can be 102. That's gonna always be your baby. People understand no matter no you will always be your mama's baby. And you understand no matter how
Yeah,
if your mom got 5 kids, your mom got different relationship with all 5 kids. All
that's
five
right.
kids got different relationship with their mama or with their
That's
daddy.
right.
See what I'm saying? And people don't
That's
understand that,
right.
and people don't know that, Pap. People don't realize that.
Yeah, and that's
People do
like
not realize that.
me and my oldest son. We bump heads, but the other one say that I got him and the baby spoiled. And my
Mm.
youngest son, he act just like me. We bump heads cause we think alike. We think
Mm-hmm.
he know what I'm thinking, and I know what he thinking, and I know what move he gonna make.
Right,
The whole 9 yards, cause we
right,
think alike. He's so much like me. That's the reason why
right,
we bump heads. But my
right.
oldest son, like you every time he come and you let him move back in, y'all get into it, he right back over there. Well, he's still my baby.
That's still your. No matter what, that's still your baby. No matter how
Yep.
mad he make you, no matter it don't matter about none of that. That's still what. That's still your baby.
That's right.
And believe me, Pap, if I tell you I understand that, sister, I understand that. I sure do. I really do understand that. I sure do. Let's see here. Let's check this out right quick.
Middle of the
Uh oh,
street. No
wrong one.
firearms were being used as King Von.
Screen
He
got
is a
moving
serial
slow too.
killer,
I don't know
and he
why it
was
moving
a
slow.
demon in human form.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
And Vaughn gave me a lot of passes. He could have killed me a couple times over there on that side.
I know if it can happen to bro, it can happen to anybody. Cause Vaughn was different. Like when shit happened to Vaughn, ain't nothing happening to Vaughn.
But I was happy as hell when I found out Vaughn was dead. Nigga, I cooked for the whole day.
When you heard that Vaughn got killed, how'd you feel?
I was relieved for the community, man. Cause he was over there torturing them guys, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Something was wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. Nigga was the devil, man. That nigga was the devil, man.
How are you rich and you're robbing people? You robbing producers. You robbing rappers. You got money.
I done been shot twice. A lot of our guys done been shot. Everybody ain't shit happened to Vaughn.
Dang.
And
And
then
look into his eyes.
y'all said
He got some dark eyes, huh?
y'all said his daddy got killed. You know that could have affected him. You know, depends on how old he was. Could have made him. It can make you go one way or the other way. And in order for him to be doing the things he doing, in my opinion, the death of his father might have. You know, ain't no telling what his daddy was doing, and he might have knew all about it.
Yeah, yeah. And they might have had, like I said, Steven, they might have had a close relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And ain't no telling what his daddy was doing. Somebody killed him, and you know, you it's hard to say. If he was doing what they were saying he was doing, it was only a matter of time anyway.
Yeah. Tori said, dude was scared of him. They all was scared of that man where they acted like cause and he run but 5 damn pounds. Shoot.
Yeah.
You know, so we already know he ain't gonna hold no fight up. He was 9 years old when his daddy got unalive. When his daddy passed away. Dang. Isn't that something?
Ain't no
Yeah,
telling yeah, and ain't no telling what kind of lifestyle his daddy lived. And if he was 9, he probably knew about it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it
I'm
could
sure
make
you know
him
he
go
heard some
one
talk.
way or the other.
He heard some talk around the house, or heard daddy friends talking. Dad was hanging around him with friends.
Yeah.
You know how men had their sons hang out with them and stuff like that. He probably did hear a lot of stuff that go up that his daddy did. He probably knew a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that his daddy did. But why would you want to find out
And
though?
ain't no telling how that manifested within him.
Yeah. Dang. That's sad. That's like I said, Oh, Tori said 100 pounds soaking wet. Yeah, Tori. That little bit, he had let that little bit thing. Like, I mean, he wasn't doing all that, I know. Oh, nah, my watch, they just smile. Oh, y'all make me sick. Nah, my watch. Come on, her baby just got home. They just smiling at each other. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. Ain't nothing like a mother and child bond. I'm telling you. I bet watch you miss your baby. Yeah, she missed her baby. But yeah, y'all. I mean, I don't know. I don't hang out with people that indulge in stuff like that with firearm and unaliving people. And I mean, I like to have fun, but and get out the house and do certain stuff. But that was just a little too much right there, Pep. I mean, he had people scared, and then they said his mom was mad because a documentary was done about him, but she wasn't mad about how he was unaliving innocent people on the street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In that video, everybody ain't gonna tell the same lie.
Right.
And too many people were saying the same thing on that.
Yeah. Charles White said he wasn't nothing but the devil. I like Charles White. He talk a little bit too much, and he ain't but about 2 pounds. but he sometimes Charles White get really deep sometimes.
Sometimes he makes a whole lot of sense. But you gotta watch what Charleston White say, cause sometimes he run his mouth a little too much.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, because that's why people's always jumping on little poor Charleston White. They were beating little Charleston White up around there. Charleston White had to go get him some help. I mean, they putting hands on Charleston White. Yeah. So, but as I watched some of his videos when he was going out to the courthouse and was fighting for some of the rights of people and stuff, and he good for a good debate. He good for that, and he good to sit down and talk to and things like that. But a lot of people don't like that man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's crazy why I don't like it, because he got a lot of stuff to put out. But then, like you say, he run his mouth a little bit. He talk a little bit too much, and sometimes you can talk too much and don't know when to shut up. Sometimes that's really true fact. Most definitely. Let's see here. Oh, hold on.
What was that?
Little man. Oh, you didn't see him. He was dancing. Little man dancing. You didn't see him. What you want?
I'm trying to figure out what it was.
You didn't see what it was, girl. Let me play it for you again. You crazy girl. Now my wife said his mom was mad because they called him a serial killer. But how can you be mad when you know your son did that? I don't get it. How?
That's my thing. How you gonna be mad? You know the streets gonna talk. The streets gonna talk just like all them niggas, all them guys was telling what he was doing and what he had done. She knew it. Now you mad because they called him a serial killer? Well, if he done killed that many people, he was a serial killer.
Right. That's what you call a serial killer. And seemed like
Yep.
once he started unaliving people, he just couldn't stop.
Yep.
He was trouble. He wasn't good to be around. He wasn't even a good person you want to call a friend. Hold on, Titi said y'all said play again. Hold on, here we go.
When I look at it again, it made me laugh.
He was getting it, wasn't it?
I got tickled when I looked at it again.
Yeah, let's check out Jaguar right. Yeah, I don't care. I'm still rooting for Jaguar right. They better leave my girl alone. I'm
Don't be bad at everything.
Shit, yeah.
You was an all right actress. You a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. Who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it? Bilal told me everything. Bilal told me, Jada, he told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview. He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith, Jaden, he raped Bashir and he raped Neat Mills, and you know it, Bilal. Now you know how far in the desert you run. Go from a Philly nigga to a sand, they'll still get you.
You know what? I don't think he would mess with his son, but I know that he been Looney Tune for quite a while. He been kind of funny for a while, but you know, I didn't see that in him at first.
I didn't see that in him at first, but I knew something wasn't right, cause Jaden all of a sudden he just went inward. And then you come out and you don't care about how you dress and you dressing what they call unisex, and it wasn't right. So I believed it. And then he decided to distance himself from his mom and daddy. What the hell did they do to you that you don't want to be around them?
But people just thought they were just weird. And Willow, I thought Willow was weird, but she's a cute little girl. She had the cutest little stick 'em up ears. I thought, you know what I'm saying? But they were just some weird kids. They were weird.
This my thing. Okay, you say they were weird kids, but what made them weird?
Their parents
had to be weird. Their parents had to be weird, or had to do something to them.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised at all.
I thought I didn't think it was Will. I thought it was old JP, the old wife here. I thought it was the wife that was weird. I never would thought it was Will being weird, but I guess he was weird too then.
Yep, I wasn't shocked because you know when he first started rapping, that's when they was talking all that bullshit. When Will came out, even when the rap music started, they were trying to ban it and all that kind of stuff. But then all of a sudden, you push him straight to the top and give him a TV show.
Well, I thought Will Smith was good, especially in Fresh Prince. I thought Will Smith was good. Show sing summertime. Hey, that was Jim right there, baby.
I like his music too. I liked his music too. I liked it. What was that movie? What was that song you had? By damn, I can't think of it. The one where he said, yeah, Will Smith when he won his hit. The one where you go to school to learn that for a fashion show. Parents just don't understand. I liked that song.
Okay.
Because at the time, you know, Will Smith same age we. Will Smith same age we is, so I could relate to what he was talking about.
That's why I didn't. That's why I said I didn't feel Will Smith was weird. Like I thought it was the wife that was weird. I didn't think it was him that was weird. But come to find out, they both were some weird ass people.
But I knew something wasn't right because all of a sudden y'all just snatch him and give him a TV show, and knew the black folks were gonna watch it no matter what. At that time, we gonna watch Will Smith because it was basically an all black cast.
Yeah, because I love me some Fresh Prince. Teacher said Jada was sitting getting high off a shroom with them kids. Yeah, because she was going with the sons. Yeah, did she go with one of the son's friends?
Yeah.
I think she was one of the son's friends.
Yeah, that's who that other boy that Jaguar was talking about a while ago. What's his name?
I think it was
That
a
little young boy.
Aguilar.
That little,
Was it some
what was
Aguilar
his
or
name?
something? With it?
Austin, what? What's that damn boy name? Uh,
I don't know. I know who he is, but I can't think of his name. Is I know his name. I
that
can't think of his
little,
name. But yeah, I think about.
that little young boy that they was talking about that they was in such an uproar about that she was messing with. That was Jaden's friend.
I know. I
That's how
know.
she
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah, now my watch. He's an amazing actor. Teacher said Hollywood folks like Fresh Prince Will Smith. Right. They liked him, and I did too. And I just couldn't believe that it broke my heart when I started hearing about Will on down the line. And then, um, I didn't like Jada because she always thought that she was the queen with Tupac, but Tupac and her didn't wasn't friends. Tupac and Jada Pickett was not friends like that. They was not
No,
buddy buddy like that. They didn't hang out like that.
they was friends.
But she tried to act like they hung out so much, and they was no. He will. I mean, Tupac didn't want her.
And if you think about it, the best
Shoot.
episode when Jada was on Different World, when she came on Different World, the best episode of her being on Different World was when Tupac was on there.
Yes.
That was,
That was the
cause
best one. That's
it ran for about 2 or 3 years with about 2 years with Lisa Bonet on there, and then when Lisa
right.
Bonet
Right.
left, that's when Jada came on there. And the best episode with her was when Tupac was on there.
Yeah. I like the different world. I
I
used to
did
love me some
too.
different world.
I
Yeah.
did too.
They've been yeah, and I can't think of that black man, that professor name, but yeah, with the general, I had this general suit on, but I liked it that TT said he slapped the taste out of Chris Rock mouth like he stole something from him. He sure did.
Mhm.
And I believe she gave Will Smith that look. You gonna
She
do
did.
something? You gonna say anything? You gonna let him just drag me, dog me out like that in front of all these people on TV, millions of people, and you ain't gonna say nothing? And to me, she was eyeballing, she was hyping him up. She was sticking a pin in his back. If you ask me, now
Yes.
that's just me now.
Nah, I gotta agree with your friend because she was doing it too. Because okay, it was supposed to be all in fun, all comedy. We at the show, so I
Right,
understand you might not want nobody talking about you, but this is just you should know you in the business. This is just show here, comedian. Take it with a grain of
right,
salt and keep it moving. Jada was behind all of that because she already knew people were dragging her ass about sitting up lying about Tupac.
right. Tori said he remember that episode. He was her homeboy from back in the day. Yep, Tori
Yep,
showed. Hi, Tori on his shit. All right, Tori.
yep,
Yep, you showed right, Tori. You that show is the one. You got that right. Teacher said
yep, and then that was the best,
it was a
and that was
joke.
the best episode.
Teacher said it was a joke. It wasn't that damn serious. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, and it wasn't. It wasn't that serious. That's what I'm saying. They was at a show. They at the show, and you got a comedian up here, so he gonna crack jokes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So why you get
Mm-hmm.
mad? Cause he cracking jokes on you. Like I said, you might have felt some type of way, but if you was supposed to been the woman that you are and professional and this high class woman, you would have let that shit roll off your back and had Will check him backstage, not in front of everybody. She set him up for that
Right.
bullshit.
That's why I said she goosed him up the way she was looking all sad and people were
Yeah,
looking and she was looking at him and making them eye movements and stuff. Like, you gonna say something, nigga? You bet I know
yeah,
you ain't gonna let this fool just talk about me like this. And you sitting right here next to me and you call yourself my man. I know she did that.
yeah.
Girl, I know she did. I know she did it. I know she did. I don't care what she say. She did that. Yes. Teacher said she wrote a book saying she ain't even sleeping with Will and he's slapping out of ninjas like she loved him. Right. And she don't love Will, but they got so
But
much
she,
money together. They got so much money. She ain't got no money. Will got all the money.
yeah, and she why you writing the book telling people you don't sleep with him, but you up in there, to each his own. You do what you want to do, but how you got this much control over this man if she didn't know what he was doing?
Right. Right. She knew what he was doing. That's why she had some control on. That's why they stayed together. And she probably said, she wasn't making no money. Her mama wasn't no person that had a lot of money. Her mama wasn't nobody really herself. Her mama wasn't shizness either at all.
Nope. That's why she married. That's why she married Will, because he had money.
That's right. That's right. And so now she married to the money. No, Will got all the money, and she know she got her fingers in just what she needed to have her fingers at. And she probably told him that I'm sure they had that talk about him being flugazing. I'm sure they had a talk about that. You see what I'm saying? And he probably came on out, whatever, being open, honest with her, whatever. And she knew it. And he don't want to get out because she gonna tell, so he gonna do whatever she say do to keep it on the down low. Down low. Yep, keep it on the down low. Yep. Let's check this out, y'all. Eddie Griffin talking Eddie talking noise.
These sacrifices did it. They said,
on. I'm telling y'all, Stringo.
These sacrifices did it. They said, nigga, you gotta take this shit because we can't be involved. But Diddy's smart. He filmed every fuck session. So he was fucking Clive and the motherfucking freak boy that run Universal Music Group. So he got them on some fuck tapes. Now that's why they raiding the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and the feds. And they said, get in there and get them tapes from this nigga. He trying to blackmail us. That's what I believe is going on.
What you think about his theory? What you think about? He got some right there. I think the same thing too. That's what I think.
I told you that Diddy was Clive's right hand man. I told you that. I knew it. He talked about him too much. Stole too many pictures of him with his arm around, like they just buddy. And I believe he right. Them FBI, Clive Davis sent the FBI up in there to get them damn tapes. Cause why he ain't locked up?
He been groomed for. See, they been grooming Puff Daddy for a long time. Puff Daddy been messing that man for. When I think he started messing that man right when Biggie Small Notorious Big got unalive.
I think it was right before that. That's how come he ended up with his hand in that mess with Biggie Small.
Torres said Fresh Prince had a scholarship to a Ivy League school. What?
Yeah, he was smart. He was very intelligent. And they got hold to his ass and fucked him up. And I mean that, excuse my French, but I mean that literally and figuratively.
TT said, I'm going to keep my nigga to myself till Ninja prove it's real. Ha! You heard me,
I know that's right.
And she had to laugh at her own damn comment. Yeah, I ain't still you.
I know that's right, TT. I know that's right.
Oh, Tar said Brown University. All right now.
Yeah. He was Fresh Prince was smart. You could tell when he was young. If you could actually tell, because if you pay attention, I pay attention. You could tell. You could tell when he was young, and in his rap, the stuff he was saying in his rap, it was everyday stuff, but it wasn't everyday stuff that people just looked at every day.
Chub Rock. I remember Chub Rock. Yeah. Everybody remember Chub Rock. So, I've heard plenty of times before, and but I was crazy. I wasn't paying no attention, but now I'm paying more attention. They used to say Stevie Wonder could motherfucking can see. They used to say Stevie Wonder can see. He lying. He lying his ass off. Stevie can see. They said Stevie Wonder, and this is the first time I heard Stevie Wonder could see. This is the third time I heard
blind.
He could see. Huh?
He was born blind.
But they keep saying that man can see.
If you've been, see, that's what a lot of people don't understand. If you've been blind all your life, you can maneuver like you can see. He was born blind.
Yeah, they all was smart. They was all smart back then. But they trying to say he wasn't born blind. Even Stevie Wonder can see that. And I used to wonder why Snoop Dogg said this. Yeah, I heard Snoop Dogg say it before too. And I'm like, and then I see this right here. Let me show you what I see. And I'm like, now, can Stevie really see? Now I know he can't see TT, but I mean, but they try to say that he can see though. But this is my third time keep hearing that Stevie Wonder can see. Check it out. Oh, let me play again. I don't know if it's string or tripping.
I caught the beginning of the
I've been
video.
all my life, Stevie Wonder always was league around with his cane and everything and stuff. But I believe he that man blind, but people y'all stuff that stuff. They don't make no sense. TT said
That's what I'm saying. I caught the first part. I caught the very beginning of the video. She leaned over and told him something. And then that's when he started blowing. After they showed her, he was blowing a kiss. So she might have leaned over and told him she blowing a kiss. Cause if you look at the very beginning of the video when they show him, she telling him something, he listening.
Yeah, TT. Yeah, you right. They sense are strong. They you right. You right.
Yep.
Yeah, right. You sure right. So, have y'all been paying the debate any attention? Have y'all been paying the debate any attention?
I saw about 10 minutes of it. And Biden went to stumbling and stumbling, and you couldn't understand shit he was saying, so I just turned the damn TV. You couldn't understand nothing he was saying. And what little bit you could understand wasn't making no sense.
I got mad because he was just stuck. If you don't move your head, move your arm, your eyes, mister, and say something, Trump over here eating your butt alive over here in this debate, and you ain't saying nothing. And I'm like, but Biden is just for a body. And O'Hara, Harris ain't doing nothing. TT said yes. I watched it the whole time. You did, TT? I watched a little bit of it. Cause I'm like, Biden moving too damn slow his answers. I'm like, answer give a faster answer than a slow answer. Move a little bit faster. By the time he said something, Trump ready to come back with another question. I'm like, man, say something, move a little faster.
The little bit I watched, you couldn't understand what the hell he was talking about. He sounded like he was mumbling. Sound like an old man with dementia. Don't know what he talking about.
But they're saying that Biden had done a lot for them African Americans. I'm like, but where at? On the back end? Because it showed it on the damn front end. Where African Americans at? What did he do? I don't know what he did. I ain't seen that. I ain't read nothing that he did.
He ain't did nothing. You sit up on your ass.
No.
You sit up on your ass and you let your Justice Department go down there and lie and talk about Ahmaud Arbery parents was agreeing to let them men spend their time in state jail, and that ain't what Ahmaud Arbery mama agreed upon, and she showed up in court and let them know that ain't what she agreed upon. That's Biden's DOJ. Biden's DOJ. You sent your DOJ to the Supreme Court when they was trying to had the case against the Supreme Court by reading your Miranda rights. You sent your DOJ to the Supreme Court to help to influence them to block it. So how's that having black people when black people y'all target us to lock us up? Period. Point blank. So
Right,
how's that helping
right.
black people? You wasn't even in office 2 months and you signed a hate crime bill for Asian Americans because during
Yes,
COVID,
he
a
did.
couple of them got whooped.
Yes, he
When they
did.
should
He
have been
did that.
done got
Yes, he did.
that when they should have been when they should have got their ass whooped a long time ago because the whole 4 years Trump was in office and a couple of years before Trump was in office, the agents in the nail shops and the hair store is clowning black people, throwing acetone in the face, beating them with sticks and stuff. But you turn around and
Yep.
you give the Asian Americans a hate crime bill
Yeah,
when
they
your
locked.
FBI precisely said most of the hate crimes are against black Americans. So what you done did for us? Every
But you
black
say,
person ain't went to college. Y'all kept the price of it so far out of reach that a lot of us couldn't go to college unless we was smart in the motherfucker and take out all these fraudulent high interest loans that y'all targeted black people with. So
girl,
forgiving
and the
student loans, they ain't
highest
helping
interest
us.
rates.
Yeah,
Baby girl, I'm
they
telling you,
ain't helping us.
the high interest rates, the credit cards, and the food is so high. $100. If you go to the store with $100, you're gonna only spend about $30. You don't have about $30, $40 worth of merchandise in your bag. You come out that store. I remember back in the day, you had about 6, 7, 8 bags, all kind of bags and stuff. Come out the store with $100. But now $100 groceries ain't shizness, nothing.
And this,
Ain't nothing no
this
more.
my thing right here. How the hell you gonna sit up here and fish your mouth and say you done something for the black people when we sitting here watching you with the borders open and giving all these illegal immigrants, I'ma call them what they is, illegals. You giving all them the money and we the one over here working for it. On top of that, I'm gonna take it a little further because I'm mad about this one. I'm hot about this one. How in the hell you gonna give Ukrainians Social Security money, and I've been working since I was 17 years old, and I'm coming up on age to file for mine, and ain't gonna be no money there for me. Where my money at? So what you done for me? What you done for me? What you done for my black people? You got these young kids, your voter base that you trying to get 18 to 26. You done let the Congress pass bills for a drought. So what you done did for? And everybody know the first one they gonna get is these young black boys and girls because they made it for men and women. Y'all, them the first ones y'all gonna get. So what you done for me and my people? Not a damn thing.
Nothing. Yeah, and I don't see them young people going to fight no war. They better have them get the robots because I don't see my peoples going to go fight no war. I see my peoples going to AOL. I don't see my people going to fight no war.
They ain't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They sit up and they play us dumb. We just so dumb. We don't know nothing. We can't think for ourselves. We need them to think for us. They done conditioned so many of us to actually live like that. But we got our own minds. We think for our own self. We critical thinkers. And these youngsters, they say every generation get weaker and wiser. These young folks is wise. They sitting up watching y'all send all this money. That's why they protesting on the colleges and stuff. They ain't telling the truth about it, but that's why they protesting on them colleges. Y'all sending all this money over there to them, and you ain't giving a damn about the young people. And the young people is the one who vote you need.
Well, hold up now. Hold up. They said we already talked about it. We talked about it before. We said plenty on this before. How he let all those foreigners come over from Venezuela and over in Guatemala come over here. Elders and everything come over here, and they gonna come over here and he gonna get their votes. See, that's why he let them come because he wants their votes. If Biden become president because he got the votes of the other people that he let come over here. The Venezuelans, the Guatemalans.
But Here go the problem with that. That they ain't telling it. The majority of Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to call them, when they do become citizens, they vote Republican. They don't
You
vote
think they
Democrat.
gonna vote for Republican?
Only time they vote
Well,
Democrat is when it's just like they mad at us right now because we asking for y'all to put something on the table to get our vote. And the only time the majority, like the reason why a lot of Latinos, Hispanic, whatever you want to call them, voted for Obama because he did DACA. That's how they got a lot of them on the Democratic side because he did DACA. They've been over here 10 years, whatever, they automatically become citizens and whatever, all this. You marry somebody over here, everybody, you already know that. You marry an American, you already can say. That's the only reason why they had so many Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans, whatever you want to call them,
But
vote for Democrats.
They doing that right now. He's. I heard
Yeah.
news the other day. If you're married to a foreigner and they stay here in America and they got their documents, you are also able to get yours as well. Now we already crowded. Now what? Now, damn.
They've been doing that. That's how the Africans stay over here. That's how half them Africans stay over here. They've been doing that. They know if they come over here and get them American wives, they can stay over here.
Right.
And half of them come over here and just marry American people. Yeah, and they get the men and the women too. They get the men. It could be they could be married in Africa, but they'll come over here and she'll go get her American man and he'll go get him American woman, and they get married so they can stay over here. And then after they get them green cards, they divorce the American woman and American man, and they've been together all along.
Yep.
They doing it all day every day. They've been doing it.
Yep, I seen it happen, sister. You ain't lying. I seen it happen.
I seen it happen too.
I seen it happen. Mm-hmm.
And this is my thing.
I ain't married nobody like that.
And this is my thing. Me and my husband were talking about it. We was joking about it. Every time you talk to one of them, I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. But you ain't got no job.
Yes. That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they
I'm
say.
an engineer. I'm an engineer. Like we supposed to be stupid or something.
Yep.
They ought to quit. That think of me.
He's going in a circle. You hear me? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Let's see here. Y'all, don't forget that we are doing a haircut for young men this year for back to school. We're taking donations. You can send the donation to Cash App to Vino Entertainment TV. That way we can get some young man haircuts this year. And we're gonna be out there doing serving food, hot dogs, and things like that, and giving a young man a great start on life when school start back this year. So we are taking donations for back to school haircuts for young men of all ages, from age 5 to 18. But you have to go to school to get these haircuts because they are for people trying to get an education. That's what they're trying to get. But y'all, I want to show this one video before we leave. And I hope it makes sense to a lot of people, but to me, it made a lot of sense to me. So let's check it out, y'all. But sister is real. Sometimes when some people say some real stuff, that's exactly what it is. Let's go.
Y'all ever been to Olive Garden?
No.
If you ain't never been there, let me tell you what happens. So you get to Olive Garden and you sit down at your table, okay? They bring you a basket of breadsticks.
Breadsticks be hidden.
Most delicious breadsticks you'll ever have in your entire life. It's right next to Cheesecake Factory, the little brown bread with the oatmeal. It's right next to it. Right second to it. Now, they bring the bread out and you eat one breadstick. Then you lose your absolute mind. You eat 2 breadsticks, you eat 3 breadsticks. You just, God forbid, they brought out the salad with the cheese. Your stomach is just full of stuff. And so then they bring you a menu. You ain't even got your order yet. They bring you the menu. You scroll it, you like, okay, I'll get some chicken marsala. Okay, I'll get some lasagna. Okay, I'll get chicken fingers because I'm basic like that. Like you make your order, right? Then when the waitress comes out with your meal, some strange happens where you realize that you don't even want what you thought that you wanted. And the reason that you don't want it anymore is because you consume so much bread that you don't have capacity for anything else. And that's what happens when people get the bread of life. That's what happens when people get Jesus, is that they are so full of his love, so full of his power, so full of his truth, so full of his grace that they don't have capacity for foolishness no more. because the thing is, we be saying certain things about Jesus so much that we forget how much it hit. Like Jesus is over here saying, I'm the bread of life. Have you ever eaten bread before? When you eat bread, it holds weight in your body. And so Jesus is saying, I ain't just here to save you, I'm also here to satisfy you.
You better teach.
I ain't done. Then you got Jesus talk about, I have living water. Something strange happens to the mind when it's dehydrated. It's like when you go into a desert and you don't have water, something happens where you start to see water where it doesn't even exist. That's a mirage, but that's also what idolatry is that you think that because you are so thirsty in your soul, you start thinking that there are sources of water where there actually aren't any. But Jesus is like, if you just knew who you was talking to, you would ask me and I would give you living water. So that's all I'm saying, is that when you preach Christ for real, when you teach God for real, when you exalt him for real, that is what changes the passions of the people. And so if we want people to stop being deceived, we got to help people love God more.
Amen.
You hear me? You better shut your mouth. You see, boy, he got a shoe, the shoe. He gonna hit with the pillow. Cause guess what? She talking some real talk up and now. You understand me? See, that's when a lot of people's heads gonna go. A lot of people head. See, guess what? A lot of people ain't as deep as we are over here on this channel. You understand me, pal? You understand me, TT, Tori? Y'all heard me? A lot of people ain't deep like we are over here.
I hear you.
You better
But I gotta put
bread
my
and
2 cents.
water. And we
I gotta put my 2 cents in. I gotta put my 2 cents in. So she said you gotta teach people to love God more. You're right. You gotta teach people to love God more. And God said that I am within you. So if you gotta teach people to love God more, you gotta teach people to love themselves more. The Bible say know thyself. The Bible say we are created in his image. The Bible says we are created in his image. People that got so caught up with shoving God and Jesus down other people's throat, today forgets the meaning. And when you hear stuff like that, it's profound. It's right. She right, but in order for us to love God more, we got to learn who he is and learn who we are, because we are made in his image.
That's right.
We should know thyself.
That's right. That's right.
In order to love, in my opinion, this is my opinion now. You believe what you want to believe. I don't try to make nobody believe nothing. In my opinion, in order for me to truly know who God is and love God, I got to know who I am. Because he made me.
Girl. You better
he made me. He made me in his image. He made me in his image.
That's right.
And I got, in order for me to have a better relationship and understand God and know him better, I got to know who I am. Because if I don't know who I am, I can't understand who he is. He made me.
That's right.
That's just the way I see it.
Yeah. And that's true.
And I done read the Bible. Don't get me wrong. I done read the whole Bible. The whole entire Bible. I done read it. Front to back. And well, a lot of people get the
whole Bible.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you. This one reason why I always say, be careful when you point a finger at somebody, because 3 more pointing back at you. And it was always a joke that when people go to jail, they come out holier than thou. But when I went to jail, spent them 90 days in jail, that was the only book in there worth reading. And I like to read. So I read it from front to back. I had plenty of time to read it. So I read it from front to back. And I got my own understanding.
You right, you right, pal. You right. You sure right, TT. Come on, y'all.
Everybody know right from wrong. He put that in you. You know right from wrong. And just like they say, Bible, basically instructions before leaving Earth. That's what you need to do. Take that book and have it as instruction, as a place to guide you on what you need to do. Not just totally believe it because that's what they done told you to believe. Because a lot of it is written in allegory, like Aesop fables. That's analogy. It's written in allegory, and you got to understand it, and you got to know how to read and understand what you read to understand the Bible. And a lot of people, they just take what they hear from the church and they don't go and read it themselves and try to get their own understanding. And that's the reason why religion is so messed up, because they it's good to, this is what it's saying, this is what you're supposed to do, instead of this is what it's saying. Now go read it for yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Tell you what. But y'all, if you don't know the Bible, just learn it. If you ain't got no life insurance, I'm gonna tell y'all again, get your ass some life insurance, get your wheels in order, get your shit in order, get everything in order, cause we just never know. We live in them times of days. People done lost their damn mind. But anyway, Pep, anything you want to say before we get up off here, girl?
Everybody keep your head on the swivel. Love one another. Each one teach one.
Pap, Titi said, facts, Pap. That's facts, she said. Like what you just said.
Yeah,
That's right, Titi.
me and my two or three of my siblings, they be going at it, cause they would always. I don't go to church like they go to church. They in the church every Sunday. That's your business. That's what you do. I ain't talking about you in the church every Sunday. So don't talk about me not in the church every Sunday. And then I got one that was it's a preacher. He always want to quote the scriptures, and then when I put it back on him, he didn't have nothing. The one time I got tired of him, I got tired of him, so I flipped the script and put the scriptures right back on. Then he couldn't do nothing. Pebbles know that Bible. Yeah, I read it. Just cause I ain't sitting in church with y'all every Sunday don't mean I don't know what that Bible said. I read it.
Mm-hmm. So, see, these Christians have a way of putting their own interpretation on the whole Bible. Is actually saying that's right, TT. You sure right. But yeah, we need to get our kids back into Sunday school, into vacation Bible schools. I'm like, is there still any vacation Bible school still going on? Cause girl, I used to love to go in Grandview. I used to love across the street from London Adams, with daddy stayed at, with Dolores
Yeah.
Taylor and them. I used to love going to that church right there for vacation Bible school. I don't know why, but I used to love going to that church. But so get your kids in vacation Bible schools and put things in their life that you ain't put in their life that need to be in their life. You know, get your kids to get up, schoolers out. You know, teach your boys how to do some manly things instead of around the house eating up everything and playing the video games. Teach them how to do some manly things around the house. Do something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You know, back in the
You
day
know.
when we went to vacation Bible school, we was learning about the Bible and everything else. But it was also giving us something to do. They was, and not just shoving the Bible down our throat. We had little activities and stuff. Now it's so much of you got to do this and this what the Bible saying. This how you supposed to do it. It wasn't like that. They would tell us this is what's in the Bible.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a fool out of we're gonna do this and we're gonna have crafts and we're gonna do this. It was something to do. It just wasn't strictly just because it was vacation Bible school. It was all centered around the Bible, but it was activities to make you want to say, think.
You,
And they not
yeah,
doing that
and
anymore.
make you want to go back to vacation. Girl, I had so many I had so many red little Bibles, girl, around my house, girl. Every year I got a red Bible,
Yeah.
from vacation Bible to red Bible. I mean, I had plenty of little red Bibles, and they need to start giving those Bibles back out. You know what I'm saying? They still, and somewhere they said some schools gonna be putting putting the Bibles back in the school. So
Oh,
I don't know. You
Louisiana
said
done made it a law. Louisiana done made it a law to put. They got to put the post the Ten Commandments in every classroom from kindergarten to 12th grade.
Mm-hmm. But let me ask you this before we leave. You know how Boosie got all those houses on his one piece on his property. Now, my thing is, why couldn't more people build their houses like that for their kids? To, a structure for them to stay on, a house, land, and I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I think that he's gonna have a good structure on his property with his kids and how they act in their own houses out there, because he got a lot of land with their own houses built and everything. So I won't say big ups to that, because most people don't even do that for their kids. A lot of what you call it? A lot of celebrities don't have their own kids, have their own houses right there on their own property where they can, keep an eye on them and everything. But that's a good thing. I like that about Boosie. I like Boosie though. He all right
You,
with me.
I agree with him too. That's I'm gonna be honest. That's a dream for me to buy enough land or acquire enough land so I could put enough houses out there for me and my husband's children. It's 6 of them, and I want enough room for our house and their house too. And then if you think about it, where I'm from in the woods, most families did that.
Yes, we did.
You
Yes,
knew
we did.
you. This grandma house and right up the road is Ain't house, or right behind grandma house is Ain't house, down there in the woods where I stay at now. You knew most of this family live in this over here, this family live over here. One
That's
whole
right.
road with my papa folks, they last name Starling, and they call it one whole road. Just about ain't nothing but Starling, and they call it Starlingville, cause all of them right there together. And then
Because I
over
know.
here where my grandma stayed at, her mama stayed. You walk out the door, you look up the road right there, you can see the whole house. And then the uncle, her brother stayed across the street from my great grandma house, right there together. And that's how you take care of each other. Me and my grandson were talking about that actually today. I said the way the world going, I know everybody wants their own space, but it look like it's gonna come back to a point where we gonna all have to come together in order to take care of each other.
Yeah, because with my uncle and them stayed down in Alden, Arkansas. And his trailer was in the front, and then in the back was my cousin's trailer, and then behind that was somebody else. So they had one road go down. You can see everybody's house. Everybody just stayed right there. They
Yeah,
want. Yeah, that's how they did it back then. And it
that's
was
how
down
my
the
that's how
muddy.
my auntie
It
live
wasn't
right
no road.
now.
It
My
wasn't a
grandma
road
house
with a
sitting,
pavement. It was a
yeah,
road
my
with
grandma
without a
house sitting in the middle. My grandma house
dirt
sitting
road.
in the middle. Two of my aunties got a house on one, got trailers on one side. My other auntie got a gym walker on the other side, and it's all sitting right there together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, we've been on here for quite a while, but y'all make sure you can get some donations in. If not, you can always donate to 9301 Forest Lane. You can donate beans, rice, water, bread. What you want to donate, weenies, chili, buns, what you want to donate, you would take it. You can also donate money to the boys' haircuts. That'd be fine as well. But hey, y'all know our motto over here. Our motto always and gonna always be, how the hell you gonna love somebody you love yourself? And you might say that because we don't take time for ourselves to love ourselves, but we will take time out to love other people. But see, how can we love somebody else when we got to love ourselves and feel good about it? We can spread love to somebody else and a lot of positivity into their life, right, Pep?
You right, you right. Each one teach one also.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, Pep, I love you, girl. Sunday, I'll come back Sunday. Sunday, Darren was demise on Sunday on the June the 30th. So I'm gonna come back and show a little few clippings and I show a tribute that TT made. She made a tribute to Gavin as well. So I'm gonna come back and watch that and everything. And like I said, y'all stay water dehydrated. It's been hot. Uh, when you're too hot, it don't matter who you are. You can pass out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna be there around to help you. If you got some elders, people that stand in the house ain't got no AC, just stop by and drop off a fan to them, or and do anything you can to keep them cool. A bag of ice, a bag of water, some water. Do anything like that to keep them cool, cause y'all know older people get stubborn, getting their ways where they won't ask for no help. You understand what I'm saying? They'll sit there.
Yeah.
They'll have a stroke up in the house, but they ask for some help because they don't want to bother nobody. And I understand how old people are, and I understand that. But if you can, check on them maybe once in a while, give them a phone call, check up on them, and don't forget to put some water out there for your mailman, your delivery men, because they get thirsty. Throw some cheese crackers, some snacks out there. Even like Pap be out there mowing that grass, and she might need a bottle of water, but I'm sure she got her a big old jug, a thermal jug for her some water and stuff. Keep cool, but yeah, it's important to have that water in the summertime, y'all. You just never know how your body needs to dehydrate. And your body feels so good when you have that water in your body be like, Ooh, I needed this water right here. Ooh, Lord, it cool your whole body down sometimes. And Pap said, do what in that, Pap? Put water on the back of your neck and back on your wrist.
Put it on the back of your head and put it on your wrist. Put it on the
Okay,
back of
keep it
your
warm.
head. Like everybody's seen the movies where they check your pulse at your neck, put it on the back and let it run down. Or put it on like they check your pulse, put it right there where your pulse at, and that'll cool your body down quicker.
All right, then, y'all. Y'all know our motto. See y'all on Sunday. We're going to come back probably sometime on Tuesday. I'm going to say that we're going to talk about Teddy Pendergrass and Whitney Williams. Oh, Lord, have mercy. What what a combination. Yes, Lord. If y'all know Teddy Pendergrass, y'all know some Teddy Pendergrass. Turn them lights off.
Already.
All right, then. How the hell you going to love somebody when you don't love yourself? Peace.
Peace. I got to go here. I got to go in here.